Alright guys, so we're going to take a look at a professional hair trimmer, model 6627, according to the box. Alright, here's some images that give you some details about this product, and then we'll just talk a little more about it and maybe a little demonstration as well. Let's get into the video. Okay guys, so as stated, professional hair trimmer. Real quick, it does have a pretty good long USB charging cable, and because it's USB, you can pretty much plug it into anything, whether it's your laptop or a power bank or a wall outlet, type. But it has this type of connection on the other end. I would have loved to see Type C or even micro USB because it's a more common cable. You will have to keep up with this cable or maybe a cable like this. Just so you can make sure you keep it charged. That's an improvement that can be made maybe in the next version. It comes with a little brush for cleaning, a little user guide, a little promotional paperwork. So set all this to the side. And then the trimmer itself, you can keep it in the box if you want to. It makes a nice little storage box. And it has 3 different attachments like that. We'll take a look at those in a minute. And then the actual unit itself. This thing has a pretty substantial amount of weight to it. That's really cool. It feels of really, really high quality. Much more than even some that I know can considerably more expensive, because I own some that are considerably more expensive. And they don't feel as good as this does in terms of the weight. Give it that quality feel. So set the box over there. But I'll let you hear this. So that is kind of the sound variation. You can see the display here, and it goes off after a few seconds because I was holding it down. Alright, so I want you to see the display. You're going to need about 3.5 hours to charge this and about 4 hours of use. So you'll get a pretty good amount of use. Blades are self-sharpening. You can kind of wash and clean it. The only thing it doesn't come with that I noticed, it didn't have any oil included. It did look like in the box, in the packaging, there was a recessed area for oil, so I don't know what happened as far as that goes. I don't know why it wasn't included, but that was the only thing that was missing from mine. Maybe it won't be from the others. Maybe it was just a fluke. But anyway, let me show you the display again, so you can see the charge and the power. So if I push that, so you can see by pressing that and going through the cycles, you can kind of choose like how aggressive you want as far as the actual power to the motor, which that's really cool. And it gives you a nice, easy to read display for both power and the intensity. Really cool as well. So let's see. Let's grab, I think this is the largest. So let's grab the largest. Here's the little clip. Oh, this has a reminder for oiling the blade, which, that's kind of a common thing. And that's what made me think about the fact that it didn't come with oil, but it has a little spot in the package for it. A little weird, man. I don't know. But there's a little recessed area. I don't know how well it shows up for you, but right here on the back. So if we take this and just kind of lay this over top like that, press down, kind of just snaps into place, pops in that little hole right there, and then it's not just going to fall off. You're not going to knock it off, but if you want to pop it off, you just push up and it pops right off. So it's very, very simple to use, very easy. Now, I've allowed some growth to occur here and throughout here, also here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just use this with the largest because I don't want to be too aggressive, since I kind of like having, you know, little facial hair. And then we're going to pop this off, and we're going to try to hit some of these smaller hairs that you may or may not be able to see. I don't know how visible that is on camera, but you know, these are much finer, much smaller. So we're going to try to hit those as well, and we're going to see just how close or how well this does. Yeah, so let's jump into the bathroom, where I'm going to try to set this up where you can see. It might be kind of weird reflecting off the mirror and everything. We'll figure it out, try to do the best I can, give you an idea of what you can expect, and maybe we'll go through some of the power cycles so you can see the aggressiveness. And other than that, I think it feels really good, looks good, has a lot of cool features. The link below the video is going to have a lot more information. If I didn't cover something, you should be able to find a lot of information there, and with the images preceding the video. So yeah, I think that's it. Let's jump into just a quick demonstration. You can take a look, and you know, other than that, thanks for watching. Check out the link. Here's a quick demo. Alright guys, so I don't know how great this angle is going to be, but I think this is about the best possible angle that I'm going to accomplish. And we'll see what happens, alright? So, here we go. Alright, so I went downward first. I just want to kind of clean up the edges to see how good it's going to be at getting all the little straggly, you know, pieces. So we get a pretty uniform look this way. It's not perfect. I didn't go really fast. I mean, I did go kind of fast. I didn't really take my time. But now I'm going to kind of flip this over, and I'm going to go upward because I actually want to thin this out a little bit. And again, I am using the largest attachment just because I don't want to take off too much too fast right now. Might start growing this out a little bit more again, undecided. But I'm going to ramp this up a little bit. It's going to get a little louder, and I'm going to go through and do some more cutting. This is like over my lip, as you can see. So I may actually end up having to change this because it may be too long, but I've allowed this to grow. It's very annoying, by the way, but I've done that because I wanted to make sure I had enough growth to really show the clippers actually cutting the hair. And then again, we're going to go and try to clean up the edges a little bit, you know, just kind of see what we can do. Like you can see probably some of the little hairs right here and right there. All right, so that was on the lowest end. I'm just going to ramp it max, and then we're going to go upward all the way across and try to get some of the, knock down a little bit of the thickness. I do have a little bit of hair here. I got a little paper towel in the sink, don't want to go down the drain, so maybe we'll take a look at what the end result is when we're finished, because it started with nothing, and you'll see what has amassed. Alright, turn it on. We're at 70. That's the max of the 3 levels, so let's go to town. So it actually took off even more than I thought it would, but that's fine. I mean, you can always grow it back out, but I like this. It does a really good job, it seems like. Let's go ahead and finish up. Alright, that definitely wasn't the best shave I've ever done, but I'm trying to make sure I stay in view of the camera, and I usually don't wear my glasses when I shave, but I want to be able to see more in detail. Alright, so I'm going to pop this off real quick, and I may have to lean in a little. I kind of have to wear my glasses because of my vision issues, but I'm going to go with 60 instead of 65 or 70, the lightest power, and we're going to go straight like that. And we're just going to kind of clean up the edge real quick. It's not going to be super pretty or super fine, but we'll see what it does. Alright, so that was, again, quicker than it should have been, not as precise as it probably should be, but I don't know how well you could hear it. I could hear it. It was catching all these little hairs. You know, it's not going to be like a razor type thing, you know, a straight razor type finish to the actual end result, but for me, as you can see, I have a lot of different scarring and bruising and all. I take blood thinners, so razors that are electric are the only thing I'll use. The others are too dangerous, and you take too many chances with getting cut and everything. So anyway, real quick, I don't think I made too much of a mess on myself here. Floor overall looks pretty good. Got a little bit on the counter, in the sink. Let's take a look. Flip this over. So there you go. Just threw a paper towel down. We got a little bit on the actual counter, so I got a little bit of cleaning up to do. But as you can see, we got a little bit on the sink. It's not too bad. I mean, a little bit in the sink, but I threw a paper towel down, so we don't have to worry too much about the cleanup. It'll be a little bit easy. But yeah, this actually works quite well, and I think it's going to stay here on my sink or in my drawer so that I can use it, because I like the different versatility in the power modes and the quick and simple use for this. Yeah, overall it works really, really well, and it's a very good quality feel. Okay, again, check out the link below. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.